There it is, the 2019 BMW S1000RR.
Alright guys, so we are here with the Nate Kern.
Just Nate.
Well, you know, Nate's going to go over everything about the brand new 2019 S1000RR. And like we were talking, it's very easy to get over technical with a bike like this, but Nate's going to give you guys basically the easy rundown of how good this bike is.
Well, let's call it how we see it. In 2010, naturally, we redefined the whole segment, considering how many decades late we were to the super sport segment, to the superbike segment. So ultimately, as other competitors started to catch up in different aspects, it took about 4 or 5 years to understand the technology and the benchmark that we brought first to the road with shift assist, with race traction control, race ABS. But ultimately what we needed to do was redefine what we did in 2010 with the original first generation RR.
You guys definitely did that, huh?
Oh, you'll see. Because let me tell you, it rides better than it looks. I'll tell you that right now. But what I'm the most proud of really isn't the power to weight ratio, because that was not a challenge for us.
Right.
Look what we did with the HP4 race.
Yeah, easy to lose weight.
So the all-new BMW S1000RR did not lose its core DNA, and to me that's rideability for the masses. That's what makes the RR the most consistent theme you hear, is that the RR is just so confidence inspiring.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes stability is translated into heavy.
Yeah.
But until 2015 nobody ever mentioned how, you know, mid-corner it was heavy, or about the front end in regards to neutrality, in regards to trajectory, mid-corner, does it hold its line, does it wander? Because other products, other manufacturers started coming out after doing all the homework of what we've done.
Kind of copying this, huh?
Well, you know, I mean, it's the best form of flattery, but let's call it how we see it. We now have, again, redefined the sports segment.
Yeah.
And I think we bought ourselves a handful of years for sure.
Absolutely.
But without losing rideability. So that's really the main reason why all the electronic support that people tend to think devalue the ride. Well, how devalued is it when you're laying on the road like Annie M's pretzels because you felt the need to turn it all off?
$25,000 poured.
But really, you utilize what you purchased, and the best way to utilize is obviously through education. So you know, I challenge the dealers to pick up their game naturally, right? Yep. Give you an opportunity to really understand that really the heart and soul to me is the lean angle sensor, right? Whether it's 3-axis, 4-axis, now 6-axis. At the end of the day, we predetermined in the first 3 modes, which are more road-going modes that are pre-calibrated for the street, where once you go to slick or once you start now pro race mode, you have the ability to start a la carting the menu based off of your skill set and your environment.
So instead of an overall, you know,
instead of just an overall turn the key and go, really try to figure out where and why, you know, and how. So to me, there's 3 stages. I'll leave it at this. There's 3 stages to owning a RR, and that is comprehension first, before you put your helmet on.
Yep.
Right? Minimize the multitasking, because when you're doing this and asphalt's going by and you're wondering, oh, what's he doing over there? Oh, what about this? Listen, comprehension, and then once the helmet's on, trust.
Yep. You
got to kind of shut one eye and say, oh, what'd that bald guy say? At this degree of lean, the DTC light's going to start activating, yada yada. But then my favorite part is the third part, which is manipulation. Once you trust the system and you comprehend it, you can use it to your advantage. I'm not getting any younger or skinnier, so let's call it how we see it.
Right.
I can still turn a lap time good enough to fill my own cup, but really show what the RR can do, but with a lot less margin of, you know, error, because I understand how to use the system to my advantage.
So is it that much easier than the last generation?
Well, let me tell you, it's a lot lighter on its feet. The change of direction isn't just disguised by carbon fiber in-house factory wheels. It's actually the flex flame technology and into our Z frame, we call it.
Yeah.
And you know, we can get into the shift cam. The shift cam itself is, let's put it this way, it's real simple. I'll simplify shift cam. Everybody hears, even if they've never driven an electric car or an electric bike, they just hear about the brutal torque.
Right.
Well, it's E-ish. For a conventional petrol motor to have the bottom end grunt, especially an inline 4, the shift cam technology keeps that initial torque broad all the way across the power band.
But it's pulling for days.
Absolutely. So we didn't lose the ergonomics lengthwise. Thank goodness. It fits unbelievably well, but it's 30 millimeter narrower, so it's a lot more compact.
Feels a lot thinner.
Absolutely, a lot thinner. And the last thing I can say, well, there's a lot I could say, but truly, I'm so blown away by how we didn't just deliver a swing arm that was race inspired. It truly is a World Superbike swing arm.
Right.
And all the benefits, if you truly understand why your heroes can go as fast as they can, exiting the corner, right? Entry, mid-corner, exit. The swing arm is critical in the pivot area, and the freedom of being able to mount the shock wherever we want it and what angle we want it, because we put the bracing underneath, which is all derived from World Superbike. So, sorry man, I could talk about the new RR for days. Dude.